It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And away we go from Wisconsin. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Because I don't know why he's in the game already. He should not be starting. I don't know why I changed my fucking... I shouldn't even have to go in the game. I don't know how the fuck that changes.
Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Ward now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The Packers send out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. The First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. Has room down the left sideline. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams go up 6-0 here in the first.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers trim the lead to 1. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gibson. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Ward. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ward now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Here we go.
Motion a receiver left. Straight ahead with Williams. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
So much space.
Tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
So much open space.
46. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Right, set, ready. Black 40. 43 rail. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Black 95. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. That's taken on the 7. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He dodged the tackle. By a man, he's in the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
This one is up and good. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Into traffic, complete.
How does he catch that?
40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's my
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready, striker. 52 Bulls. Ready.
To the air with Love. It's caught right side by Johnson. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hand off here to Lloyd. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
There's Love to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
Love now to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Love looking to pass. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Black 40.
Loves to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Quick, go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. Ward in the pistol. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. The Packers take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. 4th down, pass coming. And he had it, but no.
How does he drop it?
And they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Love with it on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Love. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Sacks in the red zone, it just can't happen. And I know some of this goes back to the drilling that I've had from coaches for so many years. touchdown and check down, touchdown and check down. You get in the red zone, you've got to get rid of the ball. The last thing you can do is take a sack down in the scoring zone.
Fuck
They'll
out of
get
here.
an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Press on lead. Deputy, get the wolf.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Got a man, that's Nakua. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 here. Ward.
Yo, get the...
Forcing it to the slant, it's intercepted. Foye Olukin with the pick. And the Packers get the football back across midfield.
Man, it's been such a hassle throwing this guy.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put
He
his
has him
defense in a
beat.
tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing.
He has him beat,
You know, with these
but he
interceptions,
underthrows
now
him.
2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets
Oh
it
my
down to their
fucking
32-yard
goodness,
line.
bro.
They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives
He has him
everybody
fucking
a
beat,
little
bro,
bit
but
more
just
bounce offensively because you
so
also
fucking
know
annoying.
it can set the table for more.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
40, ready.
Love from the gun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green
I know
Bay.
exactly where you're going with the ball.
Packers get some late points and the lead.
I overplayed it.
Josh Jacobs, touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz.
I over fucking played it.
Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Just playing with this fucking Cam Waters been just. I'm playing like one in the bumps at QB, fucking half and half with passing. I'm never 1-1 with
On the
passing
return, here's
TDs.
Gibson. And
But
that's
this
gonna
season,
set
I'm
them up
fucking
just beyond their own
1-1.
20.
At worst, I'm fucking 2-1. But this, he just fucking. Oh my goodness, bro.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Screen here for Williams. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. And now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He completes it in traffic. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, it's Ward. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Again, Ward going to the air. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Going to throw this one. Ward. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that's
He has him beat, but he underthrows it, bro. It don't matter. I seriously gotta start developing this guy, bro.
Fairbairn has it all set
I can't have this shit going into year 4.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
It's pissing me off so freaking badly. Like my whole depth chart is fucking changed. And he's missing.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down. 52 Blues. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And right away, he just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now. Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Yellow, 46 seconds.
Play fake, it's Love. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
3rd and long for him here. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. First down throw here for Ward. Across midfield at the 45. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Likely's got it right side. Has some room to work. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play action, Love. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And a defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He has it at the 33. And he's going to set him up with a pretty
Fuck out of here.
After getting a big chunk on that return. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now.
Williams fields the pitch. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Ward setting to pass. Puts his body on the line, and he got it!
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. They'll work against the blitz. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now, this snow is making all kicks a little tougher. And with that in mind, they're going to pass on the field goal and go for this 4th down. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Down. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw left side to Watson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Jacobs running behind center. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now give left side to Lloyd.
He's back there.
Green Bay. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really
He's
do.
back
It's like
there.
a boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Oh, my fucking goodness, bro.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On second down, a run with Williams. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. That one complete to Diggs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Ward in the pistol.
Yo, how?
It's another interception.
He's...
The Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing?
Like what?
It has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs.
Like I don't get it. Like come on. Like they acting like he's fucking Prime Dion. Like come on. Like
the presence of those tight ends works both ways.
Water's just so.
Up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there.
Water's fucking killing me.
All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That should be a fucking fumble.
Shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Love now off the play action. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today.
Wow,
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. First look, a little
this is blowing my fucking high, bro. I'm not high. Why the fuck I'm saying that?
Ward off the play fake. Buying some time left. This is complete to Ferguson out left. Tackle made right around the 26. A nice gain of 13
He's just so fucking. Damn, he's just everywhere that he should be.
During practice, both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Come on.
First and 10 here. Ward. He rolls to his right. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
Okay, break.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Got to think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits his running back. And a massive hit near the goal line.
That motherfucker got like 10 catches, bro.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
Throwing, it's Love. On the move, headed right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. One after tries goodbye lots. And the Packers push their lead to 3. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here's Gibson. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Quick on the draw to Gibson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. On stage, right side. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Come on.
A give on 3rd to Gibson. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
1st down throw here for Ward. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Escapes the defender. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. It's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Cut near the goal line.
Why does he underthrow it?
Touchdown. The Rams have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Lloyd running dead ahead. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Throwing now. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Back to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he is to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Looking to throw it. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close
this
to
game's
get to
slow.
him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. And that's incomplete. And it
Where
also
is he?
stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. He's been a frequent
I just
target
don't know.
throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten.
My fucking goodness. I shouldn't have lost. Dang, bro.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So this is a Packers win. And there was no easy.
He's so fucking everywhere.
But their defense